What about October 31st, All Saints' Day? This was originally the day of Samhain, the god of death. Even though the scriptures strictly forbid the adoption of pagan practices and renaming them to suit a purportedly spiritual purpose, Rome Christianized this day of death by renaming Samhain All Hallows' Eve, which became more commonly known as Halloween. Rome Christianized this day of death, or Holyween, Holy God of Death. Rome Christianized this day of death. Now we can see how Christian this celebration has really become. It is a living illustration of why God gave such specific commandments concerning the adoption of paganism. Rome Christianized this day of death All Saints' Day. This was originally the day of Samhain, the god of death.
At 1 Chronicles 16 verse 26, for all the gods of the people are idols, but the Lord made the heavens, tells us that idolatry is quite something that's rife on the earth. And Nimrod, the Lord of heaven, Tammuz, the pagan Messiah, and Semiramis, the queen of heaven, these find their origin in Babylon. And if you go through all the religions that were propagated in Lebanon, Phoenicia, Babylon, Assyria, Greece, Rome, Egypt, India, China, Mexico, Scandinavia, you have only this same picture under different names.
Even though the scriptures strictly forbid the adoption of pagan practices, in Deuteronomy 12:30, Moses instructed, "Take heed to yourselves, that you are not snared by following the practices of these pagan nations. Do not inquire concerning their gods, saying, 'How did these nations serve their gods?' Even so, I will do likewise. Thou shalt not do so to Jehovah thy God, for every abomination to Jehovah which he hates they have done to honor their gods."
Christianity and the secret societies, we could just summarize it as follows. The old Babylonian religion gave rise to Kabbalism. Via the Essenes and others, Gnosticism came into existence, and Gnosticism was founded by Simon Magus. This comes from no other source than History of Lamagi and by Eliphas Levi. Wow, that's a high Masonic source. So Gnosticism, founded by Simon Magus. Then this Gnosticism, with its secret doctrine, was eventually, over time, through many intermediary organizations, carried over to the Knights Templars. And the Knights Templars were a group of Roman Catholic order, if you like, that were set over the temple site to protect it. And they had strong links to Islamic societies, the Ismailis, the Karmatites, the Fatimites, the Druzes, and the Assassins. Now the Templars, they had their secret inner information inculcated in the Rosicrucians and the Jesuits. The Jesuits, again, formed and created Freemasonry. And Freemasonry was created as the Protestant arm of the Roman Catholic Church. Unbeknown to them, beguiled, fooled, if you like, into doing the work that Rome wanted them to do, so that Rome could sit in the background while Freemasonry did it for them. And then it wasn't them, it was them. And it was mainly Protestants that were doing it, and not Rome.
I am the light of the world. He that followeth me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life. And if ye continue in my word, then are ye my disciples indeed. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Before Abraham was, I am. You're of your father, the devil. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. And because I tell you the truth, you believe me not. Verily, verily, I say unto you, if a man keep my saying, he shall never see death. Ye neither know me nor my Father. If ye had known me, ye should have known my Father also. I go my way, and ye shall seek me, and shall die in your sins. Whither I go, ye cannot come. Ye are from beneath. I am from above. Ye are of this world. I am not of this world. I said therefore unto you that ye shall die in your sins. For if you believe not that I am he, ye shall die in your sins. And the truth shall make you free.